Hey everyone, so a while back I made a video recommending a bunch of local bands, and I decided that I'm going to make it into a series and do a bunch of videos where I'm going to recommend a bunch of local bands that I think you should check out. Unlike the first video, I'm not going to do bands from a specific area. I've changed my mind on that for this episode. There's just so many bands from so many different places that I highly recommend that you should check out, so I'm not going to really restrict it to one area or one country or one state from now on, although multiple bands that I recommend for certain videos may be from the same state/area. With all that being said, let's get into the first recommendation. The first band I'm going to talk about is Legacy at Heart. They are a hardcore/rock band from Chicago, Illinois. They are one of the local bands that I've really felt a connection with, honestly. What I really like about this band is they care about their fans so much, and they want to spread positivity to their fans, whether it be by talking to them or putting a really positive and powerful message in their music and their lyrics. And the song that I recommend by them is Unbreakable. I will put the link to their YouTube video with that song in the description below. The second band I'm going to be talking about is Capital Vices. They are a metal band also from Chicago. I actually found out about this band through Legacy at Heart. They played a show together at the House of Blues in Chicago back in April, I believe. And I recently did an interview and reviewed their debut album called My Destiny, My Dynasty, My Deepest Dream, which came out towards the end of August. So if you would like to see the interview/review, I will put the links to those in the description below. Something I really like about this band is that they've worked so hard, and despite all the struggles that they've been through trying to make this album and get their music out there, they've never given up whatsoever. And honestly, I think that's an amazing message to put out to their fan base and listeners, because a lot of people are trying to figure out what they want to do with their life and are trying to make it happen. And the song I recommend by this band is a song called Create Yourself, which has kind of the same message, and it's my favorite song off of their album. The next band I'm going to talk about is Leave the Universe. They are a rock band from, I believe, San Diego in California. I briefly talked about their song Breaking Down in one of my other videos. I'll put the link to that below. I really like the way this band sounds. Each song that they've put out so far sounds a little bit different and unique, and it has its own kind of story in a way. I don't really know how to word it, but each song is unique and amazing, and I really love how they're creating their music, and I can't wait to hear more. And the song that I recommend by them is Breaking Down. I'll put the link to that in the description. The next band I'm going to talk about is Rarity. They are a pop-punk hardcore kind of band from Canada. Around 2014, they released an EP called Alive in Your Eyes, and they just recently put out their LP, I Couldn't Be Weaker, back in April. And when I first checked out their music, it sounded kind of different, and I really like that about them. It's different from any other pop-punk or hardcore band that I've heard, and it just makes them stand out in a good way. And the song I recommend by them is Stranger, and I will put the link to the music video for that in the description. The next band I'm going to talk about is Lake Pacific. They are a pop-punk band also from Canada. These guys were just recently on a Warped Tour, actually. I'm so bummed that I didn't get the chance to catch their set, but I've heard that their live sets are so much fun and so energetic, and I really hope that I get to see them next time they come around to my state. The song I recommend is Richmond. I will put the link to the audio for that in the description. The next band I'm going to talk about is Forever Starts Today. They are a pop-rock band from, I believe, Austin, Texas. back in March, I think, they put out their debut EP called Limitless, which I did a review of, and I'll put that in the annotations and the description so you can check it out if you want. And if you want a bit more of an in-depth opinion on the EP, you can check out my review that I did of it, and I'll put that in the description. The song that I recommend is their song Limitless, and I'll put the link to their EP, which is on their website, so you can check it out if you want. The final band that I'm going to be talking about are Cold for June. They are a hardcore band from Detroit, Michigan. I'm obsessed with their song Distance, which is the song that I recommend, and I'll put the link to that music video in the description. They are currently working on new music, I believe, and I cannot wait to hear what they've been working so hard on. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And as always, I will be putting the links to the music I recommend by each of these bands in the description below, along with their Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook links. But other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye!